Yet that remains the question, is what does love want from you? Some of us are too rigid, too unforgiving. Some of us have not worked on our boundaries, on our people-pleasing, and we attract abusers, narcissists, takers, and we complain that that's all we attract. No, they're there. They're like mosquitoes. They're going to exist. However, it's what you allow in. It's the bug repellent that you lack. It's the vetting, the filtering people out. These people exist, but if you don't have boundaries, if you don't place them, if you don't execute them, if you don't practice your boundaries, you are going to be the filet mignon to these people. And it's not because you're a bad person, it's just because you're allowing it. This is a planet of free will. So that's point number one. Point number two is, on the other aspect of things, some people, due to life experiences and heartaches, ask yourself, how many times have you broken a heart? How many times have you lied? How many times have you manipulated? See things as they are. But now that you're a bit more grown up and more mature, maybe is it possible that you can be more lenient, more forgiving, that you can be more flexible and more open-minded? Rigidity won't let love in either. So the point of attraction is very important when it comes to love. What does this mean? It means, where am I attracting from? Is this a good point in my life? If I don't have my life together, am I going to attract from a sense of lack, a perceived lack, a sense of avoiding? Am I searching for love? Am I looking for love? Am I creating love to avoid responsibilities, to avoid going through my own journey, to avoid self-discovery, to avoid self-mastery, right? The victims of life, they will always be in constant chaos. And when you let people like that in, when you are their savior, when you become their savior, then you create dependency. The issue is when the drama of life calms down, these people are highly addicted to drama. So they will look for things, they will do things, or they will leave you. If there's too much peace, they self-sabotage because they don't want someone peaceful. They only want peace for a little bit, for a few weeks. They really can't do well. They can't flourish in a very peaceful environment. And you're wondering, what did I do? I did everything. You picked a person that's a victim. That's from their soul job. They're playing the victim. And so you play the savior. The problem is, what does the savior expect? A lifelong servitude. And so you play the savior. The problem is, what does the savior expect? A lifelong servitude, lifelong gratitude, pertinence. You can't own people. Those times have changed. You don't own anyone, and no one owns you. So if you're a shitty person, no one has to be with you. No one has to be with you if you're a shitty person. It doesn't matter, people are waking up that sex, beauty, how hot you are, how much money you have, how grandiose you like to say you are, or think, or be, whatever. It gets old.